Well, we're live. Hi, Tammy. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you too, sweetheart. So this morning I put the posting out, and you know me, I always leave it to the last minute, but I did put it out on Instagram and I did put it out on Facebook today, as well as out here. And it dawned on me, you better get in there and do that because this is the last Sunday before Christmas. We're not gonna. This is it, And then next week will be, after Christmas.
Oh,
But
22nd, yeah.
Yeah.
So solstice yesterday, wasn't it?
I
the
know.
shortest day.
Yeah, and now every day gets longer, right? So that's great. So I'm going to get my book here. Ann and I have been chatting. We love to chat. So I got to get my piece of paper, guys. Just bear with me. Get my paper here.
Merry Christmas to you. That we've got a lovely Merry Christmas from Mirella as well.
Hi, Mirella. She's a friend of mine here in Canada. And it's nice to see you, Mirella. I'm so glad that you're here. We have no idea, but I think putting it out on Instagram, putting it out on Facebook definitely helps you. Look at me, guys. I picked my cat up. And, oh my gosh, I just noticed. I went to church. I was clean, right, with this morning. But my neighbor came in and he was meowing at our feet. And I decided to pick Charlie up. And of course, look at my sweater. You think I was rolling in the hay somewhere. So, okay, we got Mirella and we've got Tammy. So it's great. So yeah, Merry Christmas, Mirella. So we were just chatting till the room starts to pick up a bit more. I hope you guys are all ready for your Christmas as well. We're ready. And I do have a clothes brush here somewhere, but God knows where in my drawers. I just noticed it now that there's these hairs on me. So anyway, you guys will forgive me for that, right? If you've ever had a cat and you pick a cat up, that's what happens to you. And if you're wearing black and your cat is gray, and my cat is gray. So yeah, I didn't even think of it. And that's negligence on my part because I should be brushing my cat and he wouldn't have all this molting going on. So welcome to, I know it's going to bother
like you've got time.
I'm ADD, right? I mean, these things, have you ever noticed me when I'm doing my cards every week? If there's one that's off, I got to get up there with my hand and straighten it. And then later on, they're going to think, oh my God, she's paranoid. She's ADD. She's so particular. And
when I'm reading them, I just like them to be,
if they're just not straight, if they're just not straight, anybody else, they just throw their cards down and go, okay, that's
no.
And I envy them. I envy them because I think, look at them go, and they're not worried about a thing, and I'm making sure
I always have mine.
Oh my gosh,
when I need them.
It's crazy. Welcome, Tanya Harrison. Welcome to our room. This is our last Sunday before Christmas, but we're out here every single Sunday, as you guys know, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that would be 8 p.m. UK time, because my lovely friend Anne here is in England, in Yorkshire, York. So anyway, Anne, I have to tell you, before the room gets full, I've been watching the shows about people buying houses over in Europe, right? It's a big thing, yeah. And so all the ones that are in York, I've been watching them because I'm thinking, oh, she lives there. Oh, that's probably a street she shopped on. There's all those little cute boutique stores.
Oh, and, yeah.
Right in York. There people were in York itself. And then, there's, as you say, there's North Yorkshire and whatever, right?
Yeah, I'm in the North Yorkshire bit,
it's a big place, right? But this was right in York, and I thought, oh, I bet you she's been to those places.
Oh yeah. If you actually go into the center of the city and you are within the city walls, because it's a walled city.
Oh,
you can. It's like these medieval, Roman walls.
I was going to say, is it go back to Roman era? Wow.
Oh, before the history of York is absolutely tremendous.
Wow.
Vikings, everything. But the walls, and there are certain crossing points, the gates underneath the walls all the way around. And you can actually walk right round the city on the wall.
Perfect.
It's all the parapets, and you can walk round.
Oh my God.
Walking the walls. It's beautiful to do, especially in the spring when all the daffodils are out. It's absolutely lovely.
I mean,
and if you live within the walls,
wow.
the property is at a very premium price because you are within this little, well, it's not little,
such a historical place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that out when they were talking about the price of real estate there and these people wanting to buy and where they wanted to go. And, so they always show you the most expensive areas and so on. And then the ones that they can afford. But yeah, no, England was a place I always wanted to go. And then I ended up in Italy and, viaducts and all these, places which are amazing, and Roman and all the Roman ruins and Pompeii and all of that stuff, right? We did all that. But England fascinates me all the time. And the Templars and all of that, right? But yeah, it's incredible. And just to read the history on the Tower of England, I mean, what went on there many years ago, within that tower,
Yeah. I mean, now you're in London now because there's
in London.
Yeah.
And it
Tower
was
of London.
And it was, had animals in it, and it had, I mean, I'm thinking, oh my God, what it's been all those years.
Yeah.
And I mean, the history over there is amazing. And Anne Boleyn and, King Henry. I mean, none of us like King Henry. He's pretty nasty, but
No, well, he did an awful lot of damage to the monasteries. And around,
and he did an awful lot to his women. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to be one of his women.
No.
Holy macro. Yeah. Unbelievable.
Near where I live here, we have 3 beautiful abbeys that were like cathedrals that he just knocked to pieces.
Oh,
because he was feeling like that. And I mean, there still are the ruins of them. There's Fountains Abbey and Revo Abbey and Byland Abbey. Oh, Jerbo, that's the one. And they were all sorts of connected, beautiful. And sometimes when you go and visit them, you'll see a model of what it used to be like.
Yeah,
it was all put together, before it was all knocked to pieces. And you think, why did you do that?
Well,
because they were so beautiful.
They were built like a fortress. So many of these places, and you wonder how. Because Andre and I've looked at that. We know in time the roofs can cave in because they were basically beams and wood, right, that rots. But how could they destroy them? I mean, how do they do that I don't know.
Yeah. If you ask the historians, it was all about power and money and.
Oh yeah. I mean, we don't even want to get in. We don't even want to get into
there. No.
Yeah,
but,
the kings.
Fascinating history.
Yeah, and the Church of England, how it came to be, and all of that, right? The history over there is fascinating to me. I mean, I love it. We just don't love the weather.
No.
But
I mean, in York, regularly you'll go and some part of it, and especially if somebody's trying to build something, they'll have to have archaeologists in.
Oh, yes.
To make sure that they're not going to pop a new building on top of something that's already there.
This one I was watching yesterday, and I forget what part of England it was, but this guy bought himself, and it looks like a little castle. Okay, it cost him $100,000 to buy the ruins, literally ruins. All they had were the walls around it, right? And he had to build it from the ground up. But when they started excavating, they came across bones.
Oh.
So they went back in the history of this place. I can't remember who he was, but he wasn't anybody famous. But then it cost $30,000, and it put him back 3 weeks because they had to excavate around all this area where he was going to build or whatever. And I mean, this is the thing. You buy these ruins and they'll ask you, well, how much money do you have to do it? Well, I've got $200,000, my life savings. And they'll look at you like you're nuts because you don't know what you're getting into when you start doing them, right? And I mean, it was fascinating. He got it done. It broke him. He said he was embarrassed. He went to McDonald's that day and he couldn't afford to pay for McDonald's because he wasn't employed. How do these people, they take their savings, it's their dream, and it went on for 15 months. She's living with family members and everybody with 2 new babies, and none of them are working. They're not gainfully employed. How can you do? Well, he wanted to be there to supervise every single thing that these guys did. He lost one of the guys that was building. The guy died. He heart attack, not on site, thank God. And it's just like it blows us away. And we watched it for hours because it fascinates us how these people, why they want to do that. You know what I mean? I get it. At the end of the day, it was this absolutely beautiful place. And I'm sure if he sold it, he would have got a few $1 million for it. He'd never have to worry about money again. But it was his dream. you know.
Yeah.
Now he's going to go in and become an architect. Well, he is an architect, but he's going to go back to work and just build for other people. And he's using that as his model. Okay. So if somebody else wanted to go do that, he knows how to do it. I mean, he made sure every rock, every beam, every nut and bolt that went in.
If he's an architect, he'll know exactly what he's doing.
They're like engineers, right? Everything has to be precise. But now they do it all on computers where they can 3D everything. And he had to go back to time and build a very narrow spiral staircase. And he made it out of timbers, big, thick timbers with big bolts, like they would have used in those days, right? It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Well, I better stop yakking here, guys, and get back to business here. Hi, Anne Marie. How's everything going?
I always wave with the wrong hand.
You're back at the hotel now, right? And I hope you had a good visit today with Ed and everything went well. So that's, I hope so. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming in. We had no idea there's 7 of us in here because it's such a busy time, and it is our last Sunday before Christmas. So we've got Tammy, Morella, Tanya, Damara, our beautiful Damara, Sean G, our beautiful Sean G, and our beautiful friend Anne Marie Studdard. So we do have, hi, Zakia Neal, welcome. Got to get your name down here, okay, on our list. You love hearing about England and York, eh, Tanya?
Oh, I can talk forever about that, Tanya.
Yeah, I mean, she's been born and bred and raised there, and it's, it's beautiful and very countrified, right? That small, like she said, she was buying her groceries for Christmas, and she was going into all these little, and that's like over in Italy. They shop every day, and I do too. And we have these huge conglomerate shopping stores here where they're massive, I mean, they have people riding around in them. They're so big. And and you guys get to go to a butcher. You know how hard it is for us here to find a actual butcher, a small butcher? No, you have a meat counter with all the meat and the fish and everything. It's not the same. We have markets in Toronto. If you want to go all the way to Toronto, there's a famous Morella, you know about that one, in Toronto. We've been there, but not everybody wants to travel an hour to go buy groceries, So anyway, we're going to get on with this here, and I'll try to keep my eye on the list. The first one here that's getting a reading is Erica. Erica, thank you so much.
Erica.
So she wants a general, and we'll see what we've got here for her. So let's see what we got here.
This is looking lovely. Shall I go ahead then, Brenda?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You go first.
Okay. So, Erica, thank you for coming into the room, and also a huge, huge thank you for all your lovely comments on my channel as well. It's truly appreciated. So, starting off with your reading, your overall energy is the 10 of Pencils. So, this is the 10 of Swords for anybody wondering what I'm talking about in traditional tarot. And this is about a much improved situation. This is about things improving with every step. So when I was drawing this card, I decided to draw a ladder. And with every step, things improving, getting better, and so much better. So situation improving. Your help or your hurdle, the 5 of Coins says, focus on what could go right. Focus on your strengths. Know that you have everything you need. Now, our lovely angel here, she's so busy focusing on this empty piggy bank that she's missing the point that she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So this card says, focus on your strengths, ask for help if you need it, but know that you have everything you need. Don't doubt yourself. What do you need to focus on? The 4 of Wands is about stability. This is about you being recognized and appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. Our lovely angel's been given some flowers and a thank you balloon. She's been recognized. She's saying thank you. She's receiving. Now, it's very easy to always be the giver. And it's just as important that we receive as well. How can you help yourself? This is the Six of Teacups. This is all about the past. So it's remembering the past with love. You might be talking about the past. You might be reminiscing. But don't stay there, because this card is all about you doing what you've always wanted to do. Realizing how far you've come, realizing how well you're doing. And now it's time for you to choose what you would really like to do. Pulling it all together. The Hermit says, come on, step up. This is a major arcana card. It's a card of leadership. It's one of the strong energy cards. And here our lovely angels is shining that lantern. She's standing on the top of a mountain so she can be seen and she can inspire and help other people. She can also see exactly where she's going. So this is the card of teaching from experience and leading by example. And your final outcome card is beautiful. When you do all of those things, we've got the Sun, which is one of the best cards in the whole deck. This is you reaping the rewards of your hard work. Already great. So she's planted the seed, she's put in the hard work, she's been watering them, looking after them, and now they're flowering. This is what she's been waiting for. So the success after hard work. So Erica, expect the situation to improve. Keep focusing on what could go right. Focus on your strengths. There's a lovely energy of receiving here. So you being appreciated, doing what you've always wanted to do and moving forward with that. And this Hermit energy and the Sun, they are both major arcana cards. This is strong energy. You stepping up, leading the way and moving towards success. So I hope that resonates with you, Erica, and thank you.
Thanks, Anne. That was beautiful. Yes, I do end up with the Sun as well. Your first card, Erica, is judgment. You're making a judgment call. You're doing some self-evaluation. You might be thinking about changing something up, going in a new direction. When we get this card, it's a card that says it's like rebirth. It's a new beginning. You're brave enough to now step out there and go in a new direction. This is a card that often can refer to forgiveness. You could be, getting together with somebody where you want closure and you want to make sure you've made amends with somebody. But generally, I look at it as, getting in your boat and rowing away to a new area, a new beginning. And it's almost like you're giving thanks for this second chance of something, of being able to go towards something. The King of Cups comes in your focus part. Focus on taking some wise counsel and advice from somebody. He is the ultimate king if you want the perfect mate, kind, compassionate, understanding. He's the epitome of that. But also he comes with this wealth of knowledge. He's been there, done it, has the mettle for it. And he wants to probably, or she, step in and give you wise counsel about something. Only because they care about you. They don't really want anything in return. So this person is, in charge of his emotions, and he's very intelligent. And so take that in, pay attention to that, focus on that coming in and receiving some wise counsel and advice. In your challenge part of your reading, you've got the Empress. This is about you going out there and making sure that you're going after your goals with gusto, because this is a card of fertility and abundance and all of that. But she is the ultimate mother as well. And she has that ability to nurture things. And what she nurtures, she sees growth come in. This could be you wanting to nurture something, your goal, your dreams, whatever. But you could also be nurturing family members. Maybe you have a family member that you have to take care of at this time over this season. But it's basically, she goes out after what she wants, and she knows it takes time. She's very patient when she's doing this. Your messages from Spirit and your guides is the World card. And this is a card that says, you're going to see success coming in. You're going to possibly travel somewhere. I mean, that's sometimes a given when this card comes up at this time of year. Most people are going somewhere to be with family and friends or something like that. But it's also full circle. It's completion. It's that end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. So it's a sense of you belonging now and being able to go forward. Remember, the world is your oyster. Go after it. And like Anne, at the end of the reading, the best card in the deck, you have the sun. And this is your, I always say everybody deserves their time to walk in the sun and shine. That's what you're doing. It also has a baby on it, which means this is a rebirth, a new beginning for you. It's freedom, it's positivity, it's fun and success. So you're going to be able to go out there. It's a card of good luck, and it's a card of being able to self-express yourself and feel happiness and openness. But you could also be hearing about somebody who may be making an announcement that there may be a baby coming into the family circle. So thank you so much, Erica. Thank you, Tanya. All right. So we've got Marilla. So nice to see you, Marilla, coming into the room and supporting what we do out here. It's nice to see you. So Marilla says, anything exciting coming my way? Okay. Let's see what the cards bring out. Elaine, hi. How are you? Nice to see you all the way from France.
Oh, these look great, Mirella. Okay, so anything exciting coming my way? The answer is yes, and I'll explain a bit more now. So your first card, we've got the Two of Coins. Now, this is a card of balance. And on the card, look, she's trying to juggle and ride a unicycle all at the same time. That's never easy. So she's just going to have to think what she's doing. So with it being the coins suit, this is very much a card asking you to make sure your finances are balanced. Work-life balance needs attending to. And how much energy do you give away to other people without taking any for yourself? All of those things need taking into account and balancing. It also can suggest sometimes that you're going to have two options to choose from. Your second card, the 10 of Pencils, we've just had that already. This is lovely. This is the card that says expect the situation to improve. It's the 10 of Swords in traditional tarot. So here we are, our lovely little angel, climbing that ladder of success. And with every step on the ladder, things getting better, so much better, and even better. So moving forward, moving up. The 3 of Coins, which is the card right after this 2, is all about teamwork, making the dream work. So this is you moving forward, but part of a team. Everybody working creatively, everybody doing their little bit. And when they all work together, that's where the success can be found. So working alongside other people, each of you bringing your own special gifts and talents and skills to the team. And your final card is lovely, the King of Coins, King of Pentacles. So the kings are authority figures in the deck. They've learned all their lessons. And now they're happy to share this knowledge and wisdom with other people. The King of Coins is the king that is sometimes referred to as the Midas touch king. Everything they do, they touch turns to gold. So this card, this king, brings in success, confidence, new opportunity. The King of Coins is very good with finances. They are affluent. They've learned how to handle money. They've learned how to put a business plan together and how to be successful. And this king comes in. So this could be somebody coming in to help you with a how-to plan, especially where work, career, and finances are concerned. Or it could be you stepping up into this role of teacher, mentor, helper. So very much once you get things balanced, a much improved situation moving forward as a valuable member of a team to success, new opportunity, and with the confidence that goes along with the King of Coins. So, Mirella, I hope that resonates with you, and I hope you can enjoy the reading. Thank you.
Great. Super. Okay, Mirella, you've got the Magician. You're an amazing manifester. This is a card that says you have the ability to go out now after a dream that you've been thinking about for maybe a long time. The universe is telling you that you have all the resources at your fingertips right now to make a dream come true. Don't be afraid. Be brave. Step up. Take that leap of faith. This card says you have to take action, but you've got the power to manifest what you want and make this work for you. Okay. Visualize it and then follow through with it. There's going to be a new opportunity coming in for you. You've got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is that card that says there's a new beginning. All aces are in the deck, but this particular one could have to do with your career. This could be something that you're going to be wanting to do, that you have a passion for. When it comes in, you're going to be very busy, working on this. But, it's a new beginning. It's good news. It's being physically now to go after your dream here. Whatever that is that you want to do, Mirella, don't be afraid to go after it. In your challenge part of the reading, you've got the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is that card that says you're thinking of planning on a move. Remember, I told you this could be exciting, but maybe it's daunting. Maybe you're nervous. Maybe you're afraid of doing it right now. Don't be afraid. It's a card of moving on. Okay. This is moving on. You're taking your time. This is a card of balance. Take yourself to center. As you know, when we get the Eight of Cups, there should be even numbers. They're not. The Eight of Cups is that card that says you need to balance yourself. Think about your move. If you're planning on moving somewhere, doing something, taking on a new project or a new career or a new job, think about it, plan it, but you're not going back because there's a reason why you want to go in this direction, and it's going to be better for you. It's just a little daunting. You're going to be subjected to a lot of options coming in your way. There'll be a lot of choices and decisions that you have to make with the Seven of Cups. And this is the card that says choose wisely, be mindful, think about what's going to last you long term. And on Anne's deck, she says, look at all those cups there. And in one of them, there's a grumpy sheep. So
a gingerbread man. It's the gingerbread man in the cup. Yeah.
It's a grumpy gingerbread.
It's a grumpy gingerbread man. Okay. I hope it comes out later.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm saying it was the sheep.
But there are some grumpy sheep on another one.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a card that says be mindful about the choices and decisions, Mirella, that you're going to be making right now. Okay, really think about the details. I think it has to do with work, because you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and that is trying something new. This is a card of the apprentice, learning something hands-on, a new beginning, going back to school, wanting to get a credit or whatever you want to get here. But you're paying attention to details, and you're going to be focused on this because you want the powers to be, what you're made of and who you are. That, you're an asset to any company, and whatever it is you're going towards, stay focused on it, because this is a card that says you're going to be learning some new skills that will level you up in that next tax bracket and ladder of income tax level. So it looks like you're going to be doing well. There's something new that you're thinking about doing. So I want to pull one more card for you here. Okay. And let's see what we've got here. And you've got the card that says, when you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. So you're hanging on to something here. And the whole reading is about you wanting to move forward in a new direction, but you're nervous about it and you're hanging on. So don't let that control and hold you back. Okay. So Mirella, thank you so much. Those are your cards, and for coming in. Hi, Real Country Woman. Welcome to the room again. It's always nice to see you in our room. We miss you when you're not here, as so many others that come in every week. So I want to acknowledge that Elaine's here in France. Remember we did a reading on her getting this new job. She says, very busy at work and tired. Working tomorrow on my day off, no rest for the wicked. And when we did the reading, if I'm right, I remember saying to her, get ready to be really busy. She is. So it's crazy. Yeah. Welcome, Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. So nice to see you in the room. Merry Christmas to you too. All right. So Tanya. All right. Tanya wants a general. Thank you, Tanya. Let's see what we have here for you. You're welcome, Marilla. Thank you so much for coming into the room. And I hope you and your family have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas. We got cold enough weather, eh, Marilla? Jeez. I tell you, it's unbelievable. It's brutal. A week ago, I was walking along the lakeshore and we were saying, oh, what a beautiful, it's almost like a spring day. And I opened my big mouth and then then we got this massive cold thing come in.
So, Tonya, welcome to the room. Thank you for coming in. So, your overall energy, we have the Justice card, number 8. And this card asks you to follow your moral compass and do what you know is the right thing to do. And our lovely angel here, look, she's following that little compass, her moral compass. So focusing on honesty and integrity, a great deal of focus on fairness and using your wisdom as well. It can also mean if you are waiting for a decision on something that this can go in your favor. Your help or your hurdle, we've got the Lover's card. Now, this is another major arcana card. So we're starting off with 2 high energy cards. Now, the Lover's card is all about choices and decisions. Looking at your options carefully. Do what this little angel's doing. Look, she's looking at all the roses on the stand before she decides. And she's asking herself, what will make me happy? Now, very often we make decisions based on what we think we should do or we ought to do or to make somebody else happy. But this card says get yourself in that equation. Ask yourself what will make you happy and take your time in deciding. Use your head and use your heart as well at the same time. Now, clearly you're going to do that because the next card, which is your focus, is the 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. And this card literally is you moving on and feeling good. That would be the little sentence that sums up this card. And as we can see, our lovely angel has her back to us. She's walking away. She's made her mind up. She's made a sound decision. Now, this card often comes in when things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit slow. This is a breath of fresh air energy coming in. And she's made her mind up and she's moving forward. She's moving on. How can you help yourself? Now, the following 2 cards are both Queen cards. So these could be people showing up in your reading. And this next one, how can you help yourself? The first Queen is the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Now, an authority figure in the deck. These queens have got to this position in the tarot because they've had to learn all their lessons. They've done that the hard way sometimes. And now they're sharing all that wisdom with you. Now, this Queen of Pentacles is very much an energy, spring cleaning, out with the old, in with the new. She's very direct. She's very logical. She's very straightforward. She uses common sense. If you ask a straight question to this one, you'll get a straight answer. She's really that direct. But she clears out anything that isn't working for her, that isn't useful anymore, making way for the new. So it's a real move forward, and it's literally with this Queen, this can stay and this can go. It's that clear cut. So making your mind up, making clear choices on what can stay and what you don't need anymore. Pulling it all together, the Queen of Teacups. Again, an authority figure. This Queen is very focused on feelings, emotions. This is the Cups suit. She personifies humanity, humility, and charity. is very loving and kind and very often doing something for somebody else. The reason she's so good at this is she looks after herself first. So that's a little extra message from this one. Look after you, and then you can look after other people. But the Queen of Teacups is a beautiful energy of loving kindness, help and support, helping other people to feel good. Now we've got this change energy coming in, this moving forward, out with the old and in with the new, and you deciding the things that are going to work best for you, and you deciding what you know is the right thing to do. And your final card is fabulous. It's the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knights are fast moving energy. In my little deck, they all have a motorbike. And the Knight of Wands has the fastest motorbike coming charging in, saying, think it through and act with care. So this is a fast energy, things suddenly taking off. It can be quite impulsive. But this Knight comes in and says, don't be rushed. Don't be hassled into anything. Take your time and think it all through, especially when you're making new choices and decisions. But there's a beautiful energy of moving on, feeling good, leaving behind what you don't need anymore. And it's all surrounded with this beautiful energy of the Queen of Teacups, which is loving energy, kindness, and support. So, Tonya, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, Tonya, we've got a lot of cards here that tells me basically that you're feeling stuck in a situation. You're holding on to something, you know, which you really should be more open-minded and be going after something here. You've also overburdened yourself, maybe with mental stress, thinking about things. This is the 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands is that card of burden where it says you pushed yourself, you worked really hard. It was like drudgery. Maybe you couldn't see the forest for the trees, and you really felt as though you were taking on more than you could handle and you could chew. So this is a card that says you've done it, you make it to the other side, but you realize now you want life to be easier, and you will. I always say that you make it to the summit and then you look down and you say to yourself, well, I did it, but I don't want to go there again because it wasn't fun. It was a lot of work. So you're going to be able to make things a little bit easier for you. Okay. You don't want burnout. If you're going through doing an awful lot right now, try to allocate some of these jobs to other people, or do some time management where you write out to-do lists and priority lists where you're not rushing around so hard. You're waiting for something to happen and you're presuming and assuming it's not going to work out. Okay, this is a card of the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is that card where you get up in your head and you do that stinking thinking thing, and you think something hasn't come in quick enough, and you think it's not going to happen. You're not going to hear. You're not going to get that call. You're not going to get that job. Whatever the case is, it's always up in our head when we get this card. So you need to step out of your way and just be patient. Okay. This is a card you feel trapped, but you brought in all of that here up in your head. So you're worrying about something. You're also holding on to something. In your challenge part of the reading, you have the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles is that card you're either holding on to people or possessions, or you're holding on to issues that are deep seated within yourself. And you're thinking that you're missing out on an opportunity. Now, when that 4 of Pentacles comes in, we always say, keep your eyes wide open. Look at things from a broader, wider perspective. Be willing to try something new and different. Don't get yourself worried about it. Oh, I have never done that before. I can't do it. What happens is we end up shooting our foot off and sabotaging it. Be open-minded. Okay. Again, you can't see the forest for the trees because you've got this tunnel vision on and you're saying, well, no, it's not going to work. Yes, it can work. Okay. So this is about you worried about financial security right now, maybe thinking about later on in life. But if you open yourself up to budget carefully, because this is a card of budgeting as well, the 8 of Swords was the card of restricting yourself. And the 10 of Wands was that card that says you were burdening yourself. So you need to just let go. And, as I say, take yourself to center right now. Another 4, the 4 of Cups. Okay. Again, feeling regret and refusing, offers coming in, and, you feel as though there's missed opportunities and things like that. You're feeling frustrated. Again, I'm telling you, this whole thing is about you not seeing what's right there under your nose, as if I can't put it any clearer than that. So be open-minded, to be willing to try something new here. Okay. If some opportunity comes in here, Tanya, don't be afraid to go after it. Okay. Now, because at the end of the week, you've got the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is that card that says, you have two paths and two decisions to make, but it's also the card that says, excuse me, you're coming into your own, you're planning something, you're waiting for something to come in. You're thinking, well, the grass is greener on the other side. And sometimes it can be, but you have to take action and go out there for it. You're waiting in anticipation right now for something. So also you could be thinking about bringing in, making these two choices or two options or two offers that are coming in, but also it's a card of duality. You might want to consider bringing someone else in as a partner to do something here. Okay. Excuse me. Now, sorry. Your final card here is a chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead of you than leaving behind. The whole reading's about that. So don't be afraid to go after what you want. Okay. So thank you for coming in, Tanya, for your kind super chat. Okay. So, Helen's telling us another message here. The woman leaving at the end of December, now dragging feet, refused to work tomorrow, so I'm on my own. I already got a great review on Google for my professionalism. Yeah. I said something about that. Like you were replacing somebody and there'd be somebody there that was going to be difficult, if I'm right. I mean, I'm doing so many private readings on the side too. I have to think carefully which ones are which. Okay. So we have One Love. One Love came in too. So hi, One Love. Nice to see you again. She would like here she left us a message, a general reading for this coming week. Okay, we can do that. Let's see what we have. You're welcome, Tanya. Don't be afraid to go after whatever that is you want to do. Okay. It's all about you stepping up. It could be in the new year as well.
Okay. Yeah. So One Love, welcome to the room. Thank you for coming into the room again. So lovely to read for you. So for you, starting off, we've got the King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Now, the kings are authority figures. And they've learned all their lessons and are now in a situation where they can share this knowledge and wisdom and guidance with other people. The King of Pentacles is very much about giving advice. Oh, wow, that's the second one already. Double message. So, yep. Giving out advice, keeping you motivated. The King of Pentacles is very logical, straight thinking, clear thinking. Very often in a position where they are very well educated in complex paperwork. So this would be the energy of, say, an accountant or a solicitor or a lawyer or a financial advisor, somebody with that expertise. So this could be you stepping up into this role or somebody coming in with this expertise to help you. The Queen of Teacups is next. So we have a king and a queen. So people showing up in your reading. This Queen of Teacups, the beautiful energy of charity, humanity, and humility. Very often in a position where she's helping other people. And here she is making this enormous pot of tea for other people. Helping them to feel better, guiding them, helping them, supporting them. Helping them to feel good by using the beautiful qualities of loving kindness and generosity. Expect the situation to get better, One Love. We've got the 10 of Pencils, 10 of Swords, the situation improving. Here you are climbing this ladder of success. And with every step up the ladder, things getting better, even better, and so much better. And your final card, the 6 of Teacups. This is a card of the past. So you might be meeting somebody from the past, talking to somebody from the past. But don't stay in the past. Realize how far you've come. Realize how well you're doing. And now it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. So taking sound professional advice. The Queen of Teacups coming in with that loving guidance, support and help and encouragement. Expect the situation to improve, and here you are moving forward and doing what you've always wanted to do. So one love, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Okay, one love. Let's see what we have here for you. Like I said, Anne started off with the King of Swords. She calls them the pencils. It's the same thing, the King of Swords. As you heard, it's an authority figure around you. It could be somebody that is going to step up and want to give you some strength and give you some wise counsel. I would listen to it. I usually refer to him as the king who stands in his own truth and integrity, and he has that ability to instill that energy into you. So don't back down. Stand in your corner. Defend it if there's something coming up. But you could also be retaining somebody who may be witnessing a signature or a document that you're signing. You know, it could be anything as well. I usually think of this King of Swords as being an authority figure who could be in the legal sector as well. Excuse me. Coming in next, you're focusing on something here, and you're going to receive some generosity. This is the 6 of Pentacles. It's a card of generosity, receiving something. It's give and take, push, pull, energy going back and forth. You could be going through negotiations right now, as I had said, maybe contracts, things like that. But also this is a card where it's that time of year where we feel compelled to want to help other people. You know, I'm one of these people that I can't go past a corner that I'm not putting money in, somebody begging on the corner. And I think we feel more emotional at this time of the year, and you might be wanting to be generous and helping somebody else less fortunate, but you could also be receiving something. Now, when I say generosity, it shows the pentacles, and we always think of the pentacles as money. You could be receiving something unexpected in the form of money, but remember, abundance comes in time, effort, support, and, you know, love as well. So you could be receiving some charitable donation or giving some charitable donation to somebody at this time of year, but you're going to be very grateful regardless. Coming in the challenge part, you've got the 8 of Cups. Take yourself to center and keep yourself balanced. You want to go in a new direction. You're not quite sure. You're finding it a little nerve-wracking. You're a little bit unsure about it, and you're moving on, but you're moving slow, pardon me. So you're walking away from something that you don't have to go back to. Okay. And it's going to take you time. Maybe you're thinking about making a move of some sort, a change of some sort in your life in the new year. Coming in next, you have the Knight of Cups. You're going to love whatever you're doing, because the Knight of Cups comes in with the energy that you either fall in love with, is an offer that they come in with, or this could be a romantic proposal that's coming in from somebody. Somebody wants to let you know their intentions here. You could also, if it's not you falling in love with somebody, you could be invited to a very romantic situation where maybe you're going to a wedding or an engagement party or something, an invitation. But this is your ideal man or woman. If it's not the King of Cups, you want this Knight of Cups coming in. Could be a new relationship coming in, okay? This person comes in full of really good ideas, too, that you're going to love. Now, at the end, great way to end it out here, my friend. One love, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is that card of good luck. It's that card of, it's your destiny. You know, it's karma coming into you. I always say when that Wheel of Fortune comes into town, ride it hard, because you never know how long your luck is going to last. But it is about fortune and fate and chance that's coming in. Don't be afraid, as I say, to roll the dice. If you've done your research on something, if it's a new relationship, if it's somebody you want to get attached to, if it's a job, a career, a passion of yours, you know, do your research and then throw the dice. Chances are you're going to make a good decision and a choice that you're making. Okay. Thank you so much. One love. Okay. We've got Anne Marie. They just keep coming in. She sent us a super sticker. So Anne Marie, we're going to pull you a general if that's what you want. Okay. And see what Spirit has to say. If that's what you want, unless you want to come in with a question. Okay. I know you mentioned a Christmas miracle. And Helen. All right. Okay.
Oh, don't mind me throwing my cards all over.
Okay, so One Love is, let's see, One Love is giving us a response. Thank you. I'm meeting with a lawyer tomorrow because I want justice after marrying a scammer who used me for the green card. I'm happy to hear about things getting better. Oh, yeah, it's going to work out in your favor. You got that Wheel of Fortune, okay? So, and you had that king come up twice. So definitely you're going to find it's going to work out. I think you mentioned that one other time and I'd forgotten. Okay, so Anne Marie, yeah, General. She wants to see what's going on.
Anne Marie, thank you for coming into the room. An absolute pleasure to read for you. So, starting off for you, we've got this Four of Coins card, Four of Pentacles. And this is asking you to take notice of situations of too much or too little. And it asks you to really get a balance right down the middle. Our lovely little angel, look, she's got to get those scales balanced. So this is work-life balance. How much time are you giving away? How much time are you remembering to take for yourself? It's also financial balance as well. So all of those things you just need to be reminded, if there are any extremes, we need steady balance right down the middle. Because a beautiful golden opportunity, we've got two aces coming up. This is fabulous. This is new beginnings and more new beginnings. So the first one, the Ace of Coins, here she is. Look, she's found the keys to the treasure chest and she's going after this golden opportunity. So something brand new, very much to do with work, career. It could be a financial windfall. Coins are all about material life, work life, career. So a golden opportunity. It might be a promotion coming in. It might be a new job, a new career, an increase in your finances. But one way or the other, it's something lovely and it's something new. The Ace of Teacups comes in. Again, fabulous new beginnings. And if I had to sum this card up in one sentence, this would be the start of loveliness. It's the teacups, it's emotions, it's happiness, it's joy, it's fulfillment. It can be the start of a lovely new friendship. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the start of these lovely new optimism, happiness, joy, love, all those beautiful emotions. So really, we've got a strong sense here of something new, getting balanced. And then these are going over like dominoes, these ace cards coming in. The wishes coming true card is your next card, the Nine of Teacups. You manifesting what it is that you would like. This is things that you've been hoping for and dreaming of coming into view. It's happiness, it's fulfillment, it's success. Now, as I was shuffling and thinking of you right at the beginning, I said, oh, I've nearly dropped the cards because one of them flew out. The World card. This is the end of something, but it's the start of something new. On the card, she's been right round the world and she's back where she started. Job well done. Reason to celebrate. And now moving up to the next level, advancement, success, and choosing where to go to on your next adventure. So it's the end of something and the start of something new. And the two aces, the start of loveliness, and very much connected to home life, work life, career, and financial life. So, Anne Marie, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I know you're worried, sweetheart. This is the 10 of Swords. Going to bed, worrying about things, insomnia, all those awful things from fear and anxiety. Let them go. Try to let them go if you can. This is a card of anxiety and you don't want to get sick, especially right now when things are busy at Christmas. So try to let that go if you can. I know it's easier said than done. Here's your knight right here, the Knight of Pentacles. He's waiting, but he's moving slow. The Knight of Pentacles is that card about hearing about good news, often about finances and things like that. But it's a card of healing and healing wounds and being reliable and patient at this time. Okay, the hard work that he's put into something is going to come back. It'll come back to him, and he will reach his goal. Okay, in the center position, you've got the Six of Pentacles. I call that the gift coming in. Remember what I told you? Gift is time, effort, support, love, money. Okay. It can be any of those things. Push, pull, negotiations are still going on right now in the background. They're showing me, but generosity is going to step forward. This is a good card. Okay. Something will come through here. Now, the Chariot comes in next. That's the winner. That's the champion coming through the gate, being able to have the freedom to come out a winner at the other end. Okay. All this planning that's been going on, all the time that's been put in throughout this whole thing is going to bring victory. Can't get any better than this. Wheel of Fortune, Anne-Marie. Okay. So, 17. What do we got here? I was trying to figure out a number here. We'll talk about numbers later. But right now, we know that the Wheel of Fortune is that card of good luck, good karma, things working out in your favor. Now, I wanted to pull one more card from this deck. See what we've got here for you. That was the 10 of Swords. No, it was the 9 of Swords. Okay, you had the 9 of Swords, not the 10. That's a card of worry, Anne-Marie, okay? Not the 10. Mental worry. Okay, let's see what they gave you. Every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Wheel of Fortune. There you go, my friend. Yes. I'm so glad of all the cards you could have got. You got that one. So excellent. Excellent news. Good news is on its way. Okay. We've got hey, Neil. Hello, ladies. May I have some general messages? I feel so out of alignment in all areas of my life right now. Well, she's laughing. She's got that little emoji there saying she's got a good sense of humor. So whatever a spirit and the cards show us, she's open for.
So, Zakaya, thank you for coming into the room. I'm smiling because I can see these beautiful cards that have come out for you. These are really lovely. The first one, the victory card, 6 of Wands. Literally what it says on the card: victory, success, happiness, and joy. The Knight of Teacups is your next card. Now, the Knight's a fast-moving energy, so things might be taking off quite quickly. And this Knight of Teacups comes in and says, stay balanced. So this is emotionally balanced when it's the teacup suit. And on the card, look, she's flying in on this motorbike. There's gravel flying up off the back wheel of the bike. And if she goes too fast, she's going to wobble. So this card says, just go steady. Just take it easy. Just take things a step at a time. This victory card is beautiful. That could be really quite exciting. And even though things are lovely and exciting, something exciting happening, this card says, just take it easy. Just go steady. The 10 of Coins is next. One of the best cards in the whole deck. This is happiness. It's fulfillment. This is financial security. It's happy home life, happy times with loved ones. Time spent appreciating the little things, which we know really are the big things. But happiness, joy, stability, and time spent with loved ones. It's a really lovely, it's a grounded energy. And your final outcome card, the 9 of Teacups, literally wishes coming true, things you've been hoping for and dreaming of, showing up, you manifesting what it is that you would really like, and then these things showing up right in front of you. So you've got the victory card, the wishes coming true card. The 10 of Coins card is this grounded, happiness, very much to do with family life, finances, home life. And this is the happiness and the fulfillment that goes with that. And the Knight of Teacups says, take it steady, just a step at a time. Don't be rushed into anything. And that will all be fine. You've got 3 of the most optimistic, happy cards in the whole deck. So if you're feeling out of line in all areas, know that this is soon coming back into alignment, because these cards are beautiful for you. So Zakaya, I hope that makes sense. I hope you can resonate with that.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Okay, Zakaya, you've got the Hangman starting off right off the bat. And that means you could be hanging in limbo. You might be thinking about something that you can't move towards right now. This is a card, again, of balance. Think about what it is you want to do. But the Hangman is hanging upside down for a reason. And that means you need to look at things, or you may be looking at things from a different perspective. Open yourself up to see things clear and concise. Always there's light around the head, no matter what deck you're in, of this person hanging there. And that means take time while you're waiting for something to happen to do your background research. Don't be afraid to get all your ducks in a row, because once you do, this is a temporary position. You'll hit the ground running. You're in control of your emotions now. Here comes the Emperor. Okay. I always say this is John Legend. Don't you think it looks like John Legend?
Yes.
I always think of him as John Legend. Anyway, the Emperor is in charge. He's logical. He's organized. He's cool, calm, and collected, just like John Legend. So this is you stepping up into that role. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Don't be afraid to take on an offer. If somebody says they want more responsibility out of you, or more a supervisor, you could have a much higher, maybe a new job description where you have more of a supervisory type of position. You're definitely cutting things out of your life. Here's the Queen of Swords. She's on a new journey. She's often referred to as the widow or the single divorcee, because she says, you know what? I'm out of here. And she's heading on a new journey. She's learned to cut through the red tape and get rid of things that no longer serve her. And she's on a new quest. And you could be planning on doing something like that, because look what comes in with it. The 8 of Cups. That's the card, again, of leaving something behind and going in a new direction. And, you probably walked through the fire. You're coming out the other side, but the sun's going to shine, and you deserve your day in the sun. Okay. And you're going to find it, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Zakaya. That means good fortune karmically coming into you. This is the card also that says, it's a new beginning. You could be planning a trip on many wheeled vehicles as well. Okay. Now, your final outcome card here is love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people, is a real act of self-love. So try not to put yourself last. Try not to play it small. Try not to sit in the corner. Try not to be a huge people pleaser. Okay. You have the right. No is a full sentence. Okay. Without explanation. Thank you very much, Zakia. And thank you for supporting our channel and coming into our room. All right. Message from Spirit, please. Now, Helen. Oh, so we did read your messages there, so that's fine. Okay, so we're going to see what's happening here. Yeah, John Legend, look at tomorrow. Yeah, every time I get that card, the graphics on that, I always say, there's John Legend. I really like John Legend. Okay, let's see what we got. Message from Spirit. So you're really busy. You've got the new job, and you're taking over for the person that's there, and they're probably being a little bit snarky and not easy to get along with. But you've got this, Helen. You're strong, and you know what? Hold your head high. Okay, don't be afraid.
So, Helen, thank you so much for coming into the room. Lovely to see you. So, your first card, life experience, number 16. This is about positive changes now, learning from experience. And on the card, look, she's built this little sandcastle, and it's washing away. But she's taking all the pearls of wisdom that she's learned, and she's putting those to good use, because she's making positive changes. That's just what you're doing now, and making that move. The Queen of Pencils is next. This queen, this authority figure, very much very logical, very direct, very clear thinking, and very clearly spoken. I always think, ask her a direct question and you'll get a direct answer. There's no messing about with this one. So this is very much an out with the old and in with the new energy. She's realizing what things work for her, and she'll hold on to those. Things that are not working, she'll get rid of. And it's that simple with this queen. Either this stays and this goes. Mind made up, move on. It's that simple. So very much a spring cleaning energy. You making these positive changes by leaving behind some things you don't need and moving forward with the things that work. Talk things over, the Two of Teacups. This can often refer to conversations and discussions. Talking things over and being absolutely clear in your communication with other people. So it's speaking and listening. And when you have these discussions, make sure that you both understand one another. It's very much an energy with the Three of Pencils of healing and moving on, leaving something behind, especially with this Queen of Pencils we were talking about, leaving something and moving on. Now, our lovely angels here, look, they're just relaxing and having a little cup of tea together. And then when they're ready, they can move forward and there are no obstacles in front of them. So this is very much the end of something, the start of something new. Healing and moving on to something new. Learning from experience, learning from the past, the things that worked, the things that didn't work, and really taking notice of those. So when you make this move forward, you know exactly where you're going and the things that will work. And the Ace of Coins is your final card. Something new, fabulous new beginning. New job, new career, pay rise. New area of study. This is you finding the keys to the treasure chest and going after your golden opportunity. So a real lovely energy of a fresh new start, you moving on and making the positive changes you need to get you moving in this new direction. So Helene, I hope that resonates. Thank you.
Great messages for you, Helene. You definitely have made the right move. Okay, there's your Queen of Swords, same card that that you just had, right? Yeah, we're doing this all through this reading. And you guys saw me shuffling. I'm not hand picking these. Anyhow, you know, you're making the right decision. You've moved forward. You're going in a new direction. This is a new journey here. You have the insight to see through any challenges. You know, you're cutting through the red tape. This issue with this person at work, I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep your head down, your nose down to the ground, and just do your job that you're good at. I mean, she's on her way. That's her journey, and this is yours. You're going to be getting along with somebody really well at work, though. Okay. They may be very different from you, maybe even a different ethnicity, but I think the two of you are going to work together well, whether it's a new boss or somebody there. This is a card of loving what you do. There could be somebody new coming in that's going to make you feel that way. Look at that. The same thing. It's the same card. So definitely. Also, you know, I always say this can be also a new love or the rekindling or even just connecting with somebody in a good friendship or a partnership. Okay. Now you've got the Queen of Pentacles. You're planting your seeds. You're planning your moves. You're doing a good job. She puts her, I always say she's Mother Earth because she's got a green thumb. What she finds she loves to do, she does well at. So you may also be in connection with family members. She's very into her family. And also, she's into nature and she's into her animals and things like that as well. But she holding the pentacle there, she knows when she plants her seeds, there's a gestation period. So you're going to be waiting for something, whether it's a raise, a permanent position, something you're waiting for. But be patient because it's going to come in. I always look at her as a positive card, not a negative card. You're going to be a champion planning your moves. You're going to come out the other end and be successful. This is the This is a Chariot. You could be planning a trip as well. Maybe you're getting on some wheeled vehicle and you're going to be taking a trip somewhere. Maybe through Christmas or something, you want to go and meet people. But this is a card of travel and also of coming out the other end, a champion. Okay, planning your moves and being careful. That's why he comes out a winner. Okay, coming in at the very end, 10 of Pentacles. Peace, happiness, harmony within the family circle, having enough money. Money's going to be stable and secure as well. Any issues you've had with family members will be, amends are going to be made. You know what they say, what is it, Auld Lang Syne? That type of energy they're telling me. I know it's hard. Christmas is hard for people, especially people on their own when they can't be with family. But know that this is a card of peace, harmony, and happiness. Okay. And having enough as far as finances go. My other deck shows this rainbow, right? And, your cups are filling. Now, coming in with your final card you've got. When you continue to reminisce, replay, or hold on to what could have been, you continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. So let go of the past. Okay. This is the time of the year where we tend to think about things in our past and just keep moving forward. Okay. You've got this job. You're gainfully employed now. It sounds like you're very good at it. You're going to be happy. And I see them, like you said, you had a good review. I see them really liking you. So, I would give it a good crack. Okay. Give it a good try. Thank you so much, Elaine. Welcome, Jojo. Nice to see you again, sweetie. Always nice to see you in the room. All right. Jojo would like a general as well. Okay. Her boss is a couple. Remember I had the 2 of Cups? And they're Mexican, so they're different ethnicity, right?
You just said that. Yeah. Amazing.
So I think that things, my Italian friend, what's this here? My Italian friend are coming for Christmas. Okay. So they're traveling to you. Okay. That was the travel I saw. So yeah. So great. Thank you for confirming these cards. I'm happy for you. Enjoy. Okay. Jojo wants a general. All right. Let's see what we can give you for general here. Oh, thank you, Jojo. I don't know. I sat down and I picked up my cat. My neighbor came in. She brought me in a dish of beautiful homemade cranberries she wanted to give me for Christmas. And I gave her some goodies too. And my cat was meowing. So I picked Charlie up in my arms, not thinking I'm wearing black and he's gray like my hair. So I looked down and a few minutes ago, I said to Anne, oh my God, I'm covered in my cat hair. So I apologize for that.
So, Jojo, thank you for coming into the room and a general reading for you. So you have some fabulous cards. The first one says stay positive. This is the 9 of Swords, 9 of Pencils. Focus on what could go right. Now, very often we are programmed as human beings to focus on the other. So focus on what could go right. Do what our little angel's doing. She's not taking any notice of anything else. She's simply looking at the things that are working. So stay positive and stay optimistic, because the next card for you is the Sun. It's one of the best cards in the whole deck. It's a major arcana card. It's a strong energy card. This is success after hard work. Our lovely angel planted these little sunflowers. She's been watering them and looking after them and putting in the work. And now they are flowering. This is her reward. So very much success after hard work. And it also gives you a little nudge to get busy on those new ideas. The Justice card is next. So if you're waiting for a decision, it could be that this decision will fall in your favor. This card also asks you to do what you know is the right thing to do. Follow your moral compass. So it's focusing on honesty, integrity, fairness, and wisdom, and allowing those to lead the way. And when they lead the way, there are no obstructions in front of you. She's doing the right thing and she's moving forward. And the Three of Wands is your final card. This is fabulous. This is the one suit, which is dynamic. It's full of energy. It's an action-orientated suit. And the Three of Wands says, look at the long term. Dream big. And our lovely angel, look, her big dream is a healthy forest. But she has to plant the seedlings first. So dream big, dream even bigger, then put a date on it and you've got a goal, and then you've got something to work towards. And start those first little action steps, however small. It might be a phone call, it might be an email, it might be doing some research, it might be just finding out some information. But doing those first little steps are the very things that get the ball moving and get you moving towards this success. Because success is featuring here with this Sun card. This is a card that says, get busy on those new ideas. This Three of Wands says, get busy. Do the little action steps to get you there. If it seems like an overwhelming long-term plan, break it down to manageable steps and do the first tiny little thing and then do the second tiny little thing. And keep things moving forward. This is also a card of abundance and success. So very much stay positive, get the right mindset. And I know that's easier said than done, but success is showing up, you moving forward, doing what you know is the right thing to do. And here you are, looking at the long term, dreaming big and getting yourself moving in that direction. So Jojo, I hope that makes sense and resonates with you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. Jojo, you've got the Devil, which is the ego card. Don't get up in your head and hold yourself back. This is the card of addictions and repeating bad habits and things like that. It could be energy around you. There could be somebody who's toxic around you. But it's also the card I always like to call this card the New Year's resolution card, where we finally get that moment where we say, I have to change things. I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to change my job. I'm going to get out of this relationship or friendship that isn't working. So this is a card of making major changes for the better for you, healthier changes. You could be reconnecting with somebody from your past or who became distant to you. This could be a reunion. You're getting together with somebody again. I always say that maybe you're, on social media, we meet all kinds of people that we knew back as far as when we went to school and we were kids. It could be something simple as that, but you could also just be being nostalgic and reminiscing in your mind about people in the past. You could be dealing and entertaining children at this time. Don't forget, if you are, to tap into your inner child. Don't be afraid to get down on the floor and have some fun. Just make sure somebody's there to pick you up, though. When I get on the floor, it's not as easy getting back up with kids. Anyway, without being too funny, you could be connecting with somebody from your past, okay? Now, you do have the Lovers. Maybe it's somebody you had a relationship with, a friendship, somebody who you were connected with, a soulmate. But this is the card also that says make wise and mindful choices. This could be something emotional that has to do with somebody that you felt this way about. So you could be making some mindful and wise choices and decisions right now. Stay balanced when you do, okay? Be open-minded if you are meeting somebody new. Again, they could be different from what you had perceived as someone you'd want to be interested in, okay? Now, coming in next, you've got the Knight of Wands, fast-moving action. Something's coming in really quick. This can also be a very fast, hot, and heavy romantic interlude with this individual. But this is something that says you have to be prepared. Get up, don't procrastinate, go after whatever this energy coming into you is. Something's going to change very quickly, and you're going to have to act on it, okay? When you get there, pull back a little bit on the reins, because if you're signing anything, remember, once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Beware consumer. Great way to end it out. You've got the 10 of Cups, happy ever after in home life, in relationships. Again, I always say that, look at that rainbow. I always visualize a pot of gold. That pot of gold can be time, effort, love, or even money. Peace and harmony restored in your relationships and your family. Now, your final card is, if you didn't get something you really wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. It is something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you are asking for now. Okay. So, I always say sometimes our prayers are unanswered for a reason. Okay. So something better is coming in. So thank you so much, Jojo. Okay. So we've got through our list of beautiful super chat. So I'm going to call in people right now that we're going to pull some cards for. Tammy, if you're here, step up. Damara, we know you're here. Sean G, step up. Wanda Pierce, if you're here, step up. And Real Country Woman and Stephanie. So Tammy first, if you're here, we're going to pull some cards for you, Tammy. Okay. All right. So you were here earlier. I know you've been our doorkeeper here, but you might have had to try something because we're down to 9 people. So Tammy, you're here. There she is. Okay, Tammy, we're going to pull some cards, honey. Thank you so much. Everybody give Tammy a big hand of applause because she is our doorkeeper. She is our moderator, and she keeps peace and restoration in our room. Welcome, Bello. Welcome. Everybody's getting a couple card pulls. If you have any specific question, Bello, then that is a super chat donation. Okay. But if you're in the room here and as time permits, we will pull a few cards. Okay. And see what happens. All right. Thank you. You're new to us. Welcome.
Okay, Tammy, the star. This is you. What a star. Thank you as well for always looking after us every week. It's truly appreciated. So the star card number 17 is success, it's happiness, it's joy, it's you stepping into the spotlight, it's recognition, it's appreciation, and it's success. So that's absolutely beautiful energy. And the 4 of coins says, just make sure everything stays in balance. So no overgiving. Get your work-life balance in balance. If you are giving and helping and you are a lovely natured person, make sure you take some time out just for you as well. It's also the card that says make sure your bank account is balancing as well. So just focus on financial balance, but time balance and how much you're giving away. Just make sure you remember to take time for you, because this success is here for you. The appreciation, the love, time for you to step up and really being appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. So thank you, Tammy.
Beautiful. Tammy, your tarot card is the 4 of Cups, feeling as though things are moving kind of slow. You're missing out on an opportunity. Things are kind of boring and, stagnant. This is a card that says, keep your mind open, keep active. Don't be afraid to go out there and try something new. If you get an offer of some sort, it's like you've got tunnel vision right now. You need to be more open-minded. Be willing to try something new. Don't be afraid. All right. So your first card that you've got from messages from the universe is, when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you before. You've had this before. You've overcome challenges before. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. And I know you are. The next card you've got is, don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Okay. Less worry. All right. God's got your back, sweetheart. You know that. Okay. Okay. So the next one I'm calling in here, that's here. Let's go back here. Real Country Woman's here. Okay. She's next. He's done. He's done.
Shall we read even, or do you want me to wait till she?
No, that's okay. We did Tammy. Now we're doing Real Country Woman. So I'm asking them just to step up as I had called their names, and she did. So
she did great. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Sorry, I missed that. I must have been talking and reading. Okay.
Yeah.
These cards are lively.
Uh-huh.
Oops. There we are. Got it. Okay, so real country woman. 5 of coins. Know that you've got this. Know that you have all the resources that you need, and focus on what you do well and focus on your strengths. Our lovely angel here, she's so focused on this empty piggy bank. She hasn't realized she's sitting on 3 coins and there are 2 right behind her. So she has everything. She just needs to stand up and turn around and then she'll see them. So know that you've got this. Focus on what you do well. Focus on your strengths. The 4 of coins again. Make sure everything's in balance. So your work-life balance just needs making sure that there's time for you. How much time do you give away? Remember to take care of you. And just remember to make sure the bank account is balancing as well. So know that you've got this. Focus on your strengths, on what you do well, and move forward with balance and mindfulness. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, real country woman, you've got the King of Pentacles, the Midas touch. No matter what you do, you're going to come up smelling like a rose. Okay, this is a card that says you could be dealing with, maybe you're going to be dealing with banks and lending and loaning institutions, but he's sitting there cool, calm, and collected. Okay, he's crossed his T's, dotted his I's, and he's okay to go after his goals. Any dreams that you have right now or any doors of opportunity presenting themselves, go through them. Go through them with optimism and with confidence, because it's going to work out in your favor. Okay. If you could be dealing with money issues as well. This is usually sometimes government and financial institutions and things like that too. Now, coming in next with that, you are safe. You are protected. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. It is safe for you to trust your path. Remember, I said, be confident, go through those doors. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish in such interludes, I can guarantee you that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. So dream big, okay? Don't be afraid to go after what you want, because you've got the Midas touch. All right? Beautiful. Okay. All right. Send Missy. Oh, okay. Brenda and Ann, send Missy. She's still sick, healing. Oh, poor baby. Okay.
Yes.
Will do. I know all about sick pets. That's for sure. Okay. What is she saying? Real country woman, getting ready to color my hair and take care of me. Good girl. Dream big. Thank you, Brenda. Okay. Okay. So we're calling in the others. If you're here, we're going to do Damara, because I know Damara's here. She was way up on that list. Let's go back to our beautiful Damara. Where are you here? I should see her right now. Here you are. Okay. She's learning so much. Okay, Damara. This is for you. Let's see what we got.
Okay, Damara, thank you so much for coming into the room and for your lovely comments on my channel as well. And all these lovely messages of support and encouragement. I can see them when I'm not doing the readings, and they really do make a difference. So bless you. Thank you for those. So your 2 cards. First one, 5 of Wands. This is you leaving the nonsense behind. Here she is. Look, she can see this thunderstorm in the background, but she's not worried. She's got her Wellington boots on. She's got her umbrella, and she's walking away from that towards the sunshine. So if there's anything going on in the background, if there's any drama, if there's any conversations you don't need to be part of, leave them where they are. Focus on where you want to go and keep moving forward. Because the next card is the World. It's a card of celebrating. It's a card of a job well done. Here she is. Look, she's been right around the world and she's back where she started. What an achievement. Celebrating your achievements, realizing how far you've come, how well you're doing. And now it's time for advancement, success, and moving up to the next level. So, Damara, I wish you well with that. And thank you so much.
Wow. Excuse me. Beautiful card. Ace of Pentacles, new offers, new opportunities. Could be job, career, change, better position, new job description. Yes. Beginning of something wonderful that has to do with money and your income and your career. The next card you've got is, if you are feeling stuck in any area of your life, whether it is in a relationship, a job, or just a situation, ask yourself, what is stopping me from leaving? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it is the right step to take. Be brave and know that Spirit's right beside you. The next card. One day when you least expect it, you're going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and so gentle with your heart. And you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe you deserved it more. Wow. You could be meeting somebody new. Holy moly. Maybe you're meeting somebody new through this new opportunity, business opportunity. Wow. Okay. We've got Stephanie. Stephanie's still here. Yes. Good girl. She's here. Sean G, Wanda Pierce, and Bello is here.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
So, Stephanie, your first card is lovely. The King of Teacups, the King of Cups. The kings are authority figures in the deck, and they've learned all their lessons and now are happy to share this loving wisdom and guidance with other people. And this King of Teacups is sharing love and generosity and compassion and kindness. So an authority figure here, helping other people to feel better. So this could be you stepping up into this role, or it could be somebody coming in to help you with generous offers of loving kindness and support. The Wheel of Fortune is your next card. Moving on. This card shows up if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit slow. Not anymore. This is when the energy changes. This is when our lovely angel's going to make her move forward really easily. And before she does, she's just making sure she's taking with her all her lovely gifts and talents. Beautiful things like positivity, optimism, kindness, compassion, inspiration. So a movement forward for you coming. All absolutely surrounded with loving kindness, generosity, and compassion. So 2 beautiful cards there. Thank you very much indeed.
Okay. All righty. Who did I say we're doing? Stephanie?
We are doing Stephanie, yes.
Okay. Stephanie. I don't know how I lost you here. Okay. All right. Stephanie, you've got the 8 of Swords, getting up in your head, worrying about something, presuming and assuming that something's not going to work out in your favor. Let it go, because what happens is when we get those thoughts, we sabotage ourselves. As I say, we should shoot our own foot off. So don't get up in your head. She's not being held back. Look at all the information that you can. Look at the picture completely. Okay. The whole picture. You're not seeing something in clarity. So don't get up in your head if you're waiting for something and it hasn't come in yet. Don't worry. The other card you've got is, what is meant for you won't pass you by. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come. Whatever goes, let it go. Stop worrying. The next card you've got is, bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. Stop worrying. Okay. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for coming in. Okay. So our next one, let's see. Sean G's here. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. Sean. Okay, Sean's here, our beautiful Sean. All right. And that just leaves us Wanda Pierce and Bello.
Yep.
Okay.
So Sean, thank you for coming in. Lovely to read for you again. So your first card, the Two of Coins, is all about balance, financial balance, work-life balance. How much time do you give away without taking time just for you? So make sure you are mindful of those things this week, especially as it's such a busy week. It also says you might have more than one option to choose from. So take your time and choose wisely. The Five of Coins says, get your focus in a positive place. Now, our lovely angel here is so focused on this empty piggy bank. She hasn't realized she's got 3 coins here. She's sitting on those and there are 2 right behind her. So this card says, ask for any help if you need it. Know that you've got everything you need and focus on your strengths. So Sean, I hope that makes sense.
Wow. Speaking of strength, you got the strength card. Okay. You're stronger than you believe you are. Sometimes, you may have to hold yourself back a little bit if you get into any kind of confrontation or discussions with anybody, debates. But this is a card that says, look at things with a kinder, more compassionate, understanding, and forgiving manner. Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion, because words are things we can never take back. And remember, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. So keep that in mind. You might have to bite your tongue a bit. Okay. Your cards that you've got are, when the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for you have been waiting for. And your final card says, live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. Okay, beautiful, Sean. Those are your cards. Okay, so we have 2 more people. I know we're going to do Bello. Bello's new. And so we'll pull a couple cards for Bello. Okay. Thank you for coming into our room. Nice to meet you and see you. All right.
Okay, Bello, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming into the room. So your first card is the Page of Wands. Now, the pages are messengers. They all have an envelope in my deck on the cards here, look. So this is about messages and news coming in. And when it's the Wands suit, this is something exciting. This is something that's really dynamic. It's action orientated. So this card is all about new ideas, good news coming in, positive change, new opportunities, brand new ideas and positive news. So pay attention for these messages coming in. The Strength card is your second card, and this says, be assertive. It's time for you to step up and speak up. Now, if you're going to do that, it's really important that you do it kindly, because when you use the lovely qualities of assertiveness and kindness at the same time, that's going to get you a lot further, a lot faster. So saying no, thank you is a full sentence. This will work better for me. I would rather do this, thank you. So stepping up and speaking up when you need to. But this is a lovely card, the Page of Wands, of news, of positive changes, perhaps a new direction, something that you are really excited about. And you having the assertiveness to go after what it is that you would like. So Bello, I hope that makes sense and resonates. Thank you.
Beautiful. Bello, you got the 4 of Wands. This is a card of putting down roots, satisfaction. You know, things are going to work out. It's also the card of celebrating. You could be moving, renovating your home to make it look like new. Somebody could be moving back home. You're going to be celebrating something, but I do see a firm foundation here within the family circle within your home. Okay. Your cards are, do not dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate on the here and the now and enjoy every moment for what it is. You are creating new memories. You've got, if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. That's our intuition. Don't doubt it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your life. And I always say happiness is a choice. We can look at a situation and make it what we want in our mind. Okay. So thank you so much, Bello. Damara came in with a comment. Just want to say that I am grateful to Brenda for being open and kind to me from day one, and all of your insights and sharing how to welcome the downloads that Spirit gives. Thank you so much, Damara. I love you, and you've been a tremendous support for me, all of you guys, for Ann and I both, coming into our rooms, making beautiful comments on our videos each week, coming in here to support us in our chat room here. All of this is so important to all of us. Christine, hello. I just did a reading for Christine. She just came, a private reading. Okay, super sticker. Christine, do you have a question, sweetheart? We were getting ready to shut down. I'm so glad you popped in. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And if you have a question, we would love to do a little mini reading for you if you want, or if you just want general card pull. Or are you just being generous? So anyway, yeah, I just did a video reading for her and sent it off to her this week. So thank you so much, Christine, for always trusting me. She's a very good client, like a lot of you are. She has private readings with me. So, yeah. So Christine, if you have a question you want to ask us, we would gladly pull some cards on that. Or if you want a general, just what Spirit and the cards are showing, that's okay too. So just let us know. Hi, wishing you a happy Christmas. You don't want us to pull cards, Christine? Can we not pull some cards for something? Or are you just sending us a gift? Just hi, wishing you a happy Christmas. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. If you want us to, we will. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let me have a yes or a no on that. Christine, we're waiting. If not, we're going to close our chat room shortly, but we would definitely pull some cards for you if you want. We're waiting, Christine.
Just have a little breather. That'll give me a chance for a little sip of tea.
Christine lives in Belgium. Yeah.
So, she's closer to me than she is to you, Brenda.
She sure is. And and Charlotte, she often goes over to Belgium to the hospital there. Just sending you. Oh, thank you, Christine. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for your kindness. It's so nice to see you pop into our room. We've been out here since 3 o'clock. And it's almost 2 hours. And no matter what we say, we always end up here being about 2 hours out here. So it's crazy. We just get really busy and people just keep coming in, and we want to be here for people. But we knew this was our last Sunday before Christmas. And then we'll be back again next Sunday, God willing. And if the creek don't run over, we'll be here, as they say. But we wanted to come in, and we wish every one of you a healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful Christmas and this coming new year. But we'll be speaking to you before then anyway, because we'll be here again next Sunday at 3 p.m.
I am not sure I can be here next Sunday, Brenda, just because of house full of family. Okay.
So that's up in the air. We may even take that Sunday off. So we'll let you guys know. If you don't get the post coming in, you know that we're not going to be out, or we'll let it.
You'll know that we're, yes. But other than that, the Sunday after we'll be back on.
And in the new year, we're going to be joining Ann in her room, because she's made leaps and bounds out here on my channel. She's now got able to have super stickers and donations on her channel. So we're going to go join her. I'll be her guest reader in her room. So we're going to be doing that. We're not sure how we're going to work that out every week, or if Ann's going to go every week, or what we're going to do. But
I need a little rehearsal with that.
Yeah, I'll be there for you. Don't you worry. We'll do a rehearsal.
Do a rehearsal. We'll have to ask you to come and help us. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody have a great New Year's as well if you don't see us next Sunday, but I'll let you know in a message on community, and probably in my videos when you're watching them, whether I'm going or not. So, because it is a very busy time, and Ann's having a whole lot of family, and she's cooking a whole lot of meals. And we were talking about it before we came out here, and I went, oh my gosh, I'm not going to complain. I only have to cook one big meal.
Yeah.
And I don't have to
be
worry.
Exciting. And
Yeah,
we'll need a rest after that.
You'll need a rest after that. Yeah. But you'll keep talking to me. You can send me a little message and let me know how it's going. Yeah.
Well,
so everybody have a beautiful, healthy, wonderful Christmas. And thank you so much for supporting us all this year again. And Merry Christmas to you too.
Thank you.
Strawberry Rhubarb Taro. Sharon just popped in. We're just shutting down now, but we can chat later, Sharon. But anyway, wishing you as well, all of you, a very Merry Christmas. And it's been an epic year. It's just been wonderful on my channel and Ann's channel as well. We can't thank you guys enough for supporting and what we do out here. And that's what's keeping us out here doing what we do, because we have such great people like you watching our videos, giving us thumbs up, making beautiful comments on our videos, and joining us here in our live chats. So it's great. So guys, please play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And know that we send you lots of love and many blessings. And we'll see you again soon.
See you soon. Bless you all. Thank you so much. What a privilege and a pleasure to come into the room. Thank you. And all the best to everybody.
Bye-bye, guys. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.